Hello! Welcome to my channel. I normally make beauty, comedy or depression videos. Today we're going to talk about how to beat depression and in particular focus on breaking bad habits. Now, as you may or may not know, I have depression, and as it has gotten worse, those bad habits, some have developed and some have gotten worse. So I'm going to talk about some of them and I'm going to give you some healthy alternatives to those bad habits so that eventually you can come closer to beating depression. I have made a few how to beat depression videos in the past. Yearly Diary is one, Violent Impulses and Emotional Intelligence. They definitely go into a bit more detail than I am going to go into today. So I do suggest after you finish this video, go and check them out. So without further ado, let's talk about breaking bad habits. Right, the first and for me the most important one is sleeping, and it has to be a regular sleeping pattern. If I don't sleep on time, it affects the next day so much. Like for instance, I wake up in a bad mood, I have grudges, I'm angry, I'm agitated, I've got a headache, it just affects the whole day. So something as simple as sleeping on time will affect your next day. So if you're one of those people like me that, you know, has a really bad, irregular, late sleeping habit, then I suggest just put on an alarm for like 8-9 o'clock so that you know you need to get to bed by at least 10. And if you have a regular sleeping habit, then in the daytime, the next day, you're going to see such an improvement. So like I said, put an alarm on your phone and just try to go to bed at the same time, at a good early time every single day, and try to get at least 8 hours of sleep. Don't sleep too much and don't sleep too little. Sometimes in depression you just want to sleep all the time or you don't want to sleep at all, so just you make sure you have that balance. Right, let's move on to the next one. Procrastinating. This is the bane of my life and I do it all the time and I feel so crappy when I'm doing it because I know I shouldn't. So for example, if I need to clean the house, I just would wait until I feel like it. Or if I need to go to the gym, I would rather just wait until I feel like it. And the thing is, you're never going to feel like it. It's true. If you're always waiting to feel like it, you'll be waiting for a very long time. So my tips for that is, whatever you need to do, just get it done. If you need to clean, just clean. If you need to go to the gym, just do it. Just don't sit and think about it. Just do it. You need to block out all the voices in your head and just literally just do it. Depression, oh, we're gonna get you. Right, next one is negative thoughts, negative thinking. Now, science has actually proven that your thoughts affect your behavior. So I actually have in my diary, positive thoughts lead to positive feelings and physical sensations. This is the brain-body behavior relationship. I'll put a link below. This is scientifically proven. I'm not making this crap up. Positive thoughts lead to positive feelings and sensations, which shape successful behavior, which affects your thinking. So you can see thoughts influence behavior, just a simple thought. So coming back to negative thinking, you need to try and change that negative thinking into positive thinking. And I know this is easier said than done because in depression, it's so easy to just think negatively. That's what depression wants you to do. It just wants you to literally sit down and just bury your head in sorrows and worries and just think that, you know, the worst possible thing is going to happen. But that's actually not going to help you. That's actually going to make you feel even worse. So instead of thinking that this cannot happen or the future is going to be bleak or I'm never going to get that job or I'm never going to make it, think, no, I am going to get it. Write it down. You have to believe in yourself. You have to start thinking positively in every aspect. And again, this is easier said than done and it's going to take a long time for you to actually believe it, but just think positively. Right, the next one is sitting and doing nothing, or what I used to do was either sleep the whole day, this was when my depression was really, really bad, or just watch movies during the day. Watch movies and eat. That's one of my worst depression days, basically. So if you're one of those people that sit and does nothing, just do something productive with your time. Do, I don't know, go to the gym or write or read or draw. Just do something. Don't just sit and think. It's not helpful at all. Next one is closed curtains. Now when my depression was really, really bad, I did not like opening the curtains. I did not like the sunlight. I was like a vampire basically, and I did not like garlic either. But coming back to the point, scientists have proven that you need light exposure therapy, which means you need the sunlight it's healthy for you. You get vitamin D from it, and I think you get other stuff from it as well, and it just makes you feel better. So when you wake up, make sure you open those curtains and you do your bed. Just try and get into a routine. Just do the stuff that's going to help you. Next bad habit is ruminating. Ruminating sounds like such a fancy word, but all it means is sitting down and thinking about the past and thinking about what you could have done, what you should have done, just going over an event over and over in your head. And I've done this so many times and it's kind of hard to break. It's a really bad habit. So what you can do is when you are sitting down and thinking about it, instead of thinking about it, either write it down or not think about it at all, which is kind of difficult once you've been doing it for a long time. Or there is something new which I've learned recently, and it is called anti-ruminative activity. And I suggest you look it up, and if you find yourself ruminating, just write about what you are ruminating about and do something else. Don't just sit and think about, the past. It's not going to help with your depression recovery. Next one is unhealthy eating or eating too much sugar. I admit I am addicted to sugar. I haven't got help for it yet, but I will soon. But the thing with unhealthy eating is you guys probably already know that if you eat unhealthily, it's going to affect your body, your brain, it's going to affect your day, it's going to affect a lot of things. I'm not saying completely cut out your diet and make it clean, but eat healthy meals and then have treats at the end of the day or week or whatever. Just try and balance it out. And again, it's going to be a difficult bad habit to break, but it's definitely going to help you ultimately beat depression. Now another thing with unhealthy eating is if you are addicted to sugar, I would suggest have alternatives for your sugar at home. So my favorite alternatives for sugar is 90% Lindt dark chocolate. To be honest, I didn't really like dark chocolate when I was growing up or even, in my adult life. Oh my god, I'm an adult. Anyway, but the thing is, you just break up a little piece and you just put it in your mouth and you just let it melt. Don't give it any attention. It will just melt and then you'll get those flavors. Another thing you can have is almonds. You can put them in your bag, in your gym, at work, wherever, and it's healthy, it's good for the brain cells to have all those connections and everything. And again, it will, kind of deter you from or kind of divert you from eating those cookies and cakes and biscuits and ice creams and whatnot. Next one is watching TV for the whole day or for the majority of your day. Normally I used to do this when I had nothing to do. And so I'm thinking, instead of doing that, why didn't I just do something productive, such as reading or writing or just going out for a walk? And did you know that drawing actually releases endorphins? So what I did was, from Poundland, here in the UK we have a pound shop. I don't know if in other countries you guys have a pound shop, but I got this. It's called A Colour Yourself Calm. It was £1, and basically it's got loads of pages and you can draw them in, and this is what it kind of looks like, and there's different stuff in it as well. You can draw it however you want, and this is really, really calming. It's also really helpful when you're angry and you just want to kind of lash out. Instead of being angry, just kind of come to this book and just draw and just relax. It helps so much. So I highly suggest you guys get one of these Colour Yourself Calm books. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys learned something. Breaking bad habits in depression is really, really hard because biologically, I'm guessing there's the relationship between the two things has already been formed, and to break it is difficult, and that's why it's difficult to break a bad habit. That's the biological explanation. I apologize, I know that's not the right way to explain it, but when you have depression, it's hard to explain stuff, okay? And so that's it on this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys learned something, and hopefully it will help you break your own bad habits. Let me know in the comments below what your bad habits are and what you do to fight them. If you have any alternative healthy habits for them, let me know if the bad habits I've mentioned, if you have any of these, and what you do to fight them. Make sure to subscribe and to hit that likes button. That just tells me if you like it, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!